Long ago, there had been some films that focused on the old West back in the good old days. Films like Once Upon a Time in the West and How the West Was Won. And I've just seen a brand new film Kevin Costner has done, something he had been working on for a long time, in Horizon, an American Saga. It's a new four-part event, and I've just seen the first chapter, which is now playing in theaters. But is this new film worthy to become an epic Western event? Or is this one not worthy to put down in the records of history? Find out in this spoiler free review right now. Big Days! Entertainment rankings and reviews. So, howdy, partners, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Noel, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the just now released epic western flick Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1. Released by New Line Cinema through Warner Brothers in select territories and by K5 internationally. The film was directed and produced by, as well as starring Kevin Costner, from a screenplay he co-wrote with John Baird, based on an original story he co-authored with Baird and Mark Kasdan. It's the first installment in the titular film series and features a big ensemble cast that includes Sienna Miller, Sam Worthington, Jem Malone, Abby Lee, Michael Rooker, Danny Houston, Luke Wilson, Isabel Furman, Jeff Fahey, Will Penn, Tatanka Means, Owen Crowshoe, Ella Hunt, Jamie Campbell Bower, and Thomas Hayden Church. Now, of course, this film recently made its premiere at the Cannes Film Festival last month. And well, we finally got it in theaters. Now, of course, its next chapter's coming up, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Anyway, it starts out in the San Pedro Valley where a sailor searches for Horizon, a supposed idyllic and safe paradise. The homeless man says Horizon was in a land near the river where he discovers and buries a family killed by Western Apache, as the land is Apache territory. He builds a settlement there. Years later, well, the settlers' Horizon settlement flourishes. However, an Apache raid attacks the settlement and kills several residents, including the husband and son of Francis Kittredge. Yes, and local boy Russell flees to alert the U.S. Army at Camp Gallant, a fortified settlement away from indigenous land. Now then, I'm going to say, and that's all of this story I'm going to give to you, but anyway, we we start out with this at first, and then later on we go to the Montana Territory. So anyway, this this story actually does take place during various events through this going into the Civil War. So anyway, I think this film has a lot of potential. Unfortunately, I've been seeing how much it's been doing, and they're saying it's not gonna do so well, considering it's on a $50 to $100 million budget. So I'm wishing this film the best of luck. Seriously, it's gonna need it. Cause seriously, Costner first commissioned Horizon as a single film like over 35 years ago and later approached Disney with the project after the release of his film Open Range in 2003. Yeah, but well, it never came. But soon, Warner Bros. And New Line joined the production to distribute. Anyway, from what I've seen of this, I think this is a perfect film and what have you. Don't get me wrong. Well, maybe not one of the best though, but it does manage to pull off some good things and what have you. I actually like the sayings and what have you, and with focusing so much on what's been going on here, which of course leading into the Civil War and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm gonna say that the first chapter of Horizon and American Saga is pretty good. While I don't really think it could be one of the year's best, but still it manages to have some good stuff in it. Now, for our cast, we have Kevin Costner playing the character of Hayes Ellison. He was pretty good. For other cast members, we have Sienna Miller as Francis Kittredge, very good. Sam Worthington as First Lieutenant Trent Gephardt, good. Giovanni Ribisi as Pickering Bailey, pretty good. Michael Rooker as Sergeant Major Riordan. Danny Hughes as Colonel Hutton. Jen Malone playing two different characters, Ellen and Lucy. And we have so many others. Luke Wilson playing Matthew Von Wayden. Tataka Means as Teclism. Teclism. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Will Penn plays Owen Kittredge. And to my surprise, Isabel Furman, you may know of the Orphan films, played Diamond Kittredge. I was actually surprised, and I gotta say, ever since seeing the second Orphan film, she still has not aged much. But anyway, the rest of the cast is pretty good and what have you. Now, Costner does a pretty good job with his direction as well. John Debney does the score for the film, and I'm going to give him credit for that. It was very exciting and amazing. The film unfortunately sits rotten at 39% on Rotten Tomatoes, saying Kevin Costner doesn't lack for ambition as he sketches this frontier saga across the widest of canvases. But Horizon's first chapter proves to diffuse in scope for it to satisfy as a self-contained endeavor. Metacritic has this at a score of 46, while Cinema Score has it at a B minus grade. However, I did find a good review from Vulture likening its incomplete nature to Dune Part 1 and saying that its stately pace never feels boring, so it doesn't feel like it should have been shorter, but it also doesn't really work on its own. And it feels impossible to judge this film because, in some weird way, it doesn't feel like anything has really happened yet. Well, true, but we will get to see more of this in Chapter 2, which will be coming up on August 16th. Overall, I found Horizon American Saga's first chapter to be pretty good and what have you, with its great saying. Kevin Costner does an exceptionally good job. I know this may not quite do so well, but again, I wish this film the best of luck. It's gonna need it. But anyway, and to be honest, I doubt this could even get nominated for awards and what have you. You saw Killers of the Flower Moon actually got to be nominated for many awards last year, and and what have you. So, anywho, I think Horizon and American Saga Chapter 1 is not too bad of an epic Western flick, but you be the judge, okay? Excuse me. Yeah. So I hope for the best this does okay and what have you. And if it doesn't, there's always a chance Chapter 2 will do it. So for my score, I'm going to give Horizon and American Saga Chapter 1 4.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 9. So what did you think of Horizon and American Saga Chapter 1? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow, and make the views grow. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of Do the Right Thing. If you like this, check out my reviews for these other westerns I've reviewed. In the upper left-hand corner is the film I was just talking about, the Academy Award nominated Killers of the Flower Moon from last year in 2023. The upper right hand corner is my review of what is now the former most viewed video on my channel, which is 1973's Cahill, United States Marshal with John Wayne. Or if you would like maybe another epic film, but in a sci-fi way. You can check out my review of Dune, or Dune Part 1 as it's now called, in the bottom left hand corner. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.